the outcome. Was that just one of the best college hockey games you've seen since you've been around here?
Well, I'm looking at the North Dakota series. I'm looking at the Minnesota series last weekend. I'm looking at the Michigan series. I'm looking at the Ohio State series, and I'm looking at this game. I think there's been a lot of great games, college hockey games. It was an outstanding game. I thought we played a number 4 team. They're a number 4 team for a reason on how stingy they are defensively. We did a lot of really good things to generate and get that lead. It's just frustrating to walk out of here knowing that we had them and let it slip away. And I think the penalties that we took 6 penalties tonight, and it just wore us down. We played a lot of our players that were playing really, really well, 5-on-5 and on our power play. And we had to overuse Wagner and Frederick and Malone and Hughes and even Baker. We used them a lot during the PK. And I think that took some energy out of us. And obviously it gave them momentum in the third period when they scored at the end of that power play. I don't know if it was a power play goal or not, but it was right at the end of it or it expired. And that was a big point of the game.
Despite the outcome, the penalty kill did look pretty good tonight, though. Did you take that as a positive?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of positives for sure, but you know, when you're up 2-0 going in the third period and you feel like you're in control of the game, if you play smart in the third and play the same way you did in the first 2, you're probably going to come out on top. And again, I think the 2 penalties that we took in the third were chances to give them life. They generated some offensive zone time out of it and hung around our net and made a couple plays around our net that they were able to jump on loose pucks for really all their goals. So, it was there were lots of positives in the game. I mean, he did said, it's a heck of a hockey game, and that's the number 4 team for a reason. They're on a heck of a run right now. Their goalie's as good as there is in hockey or college hockey. We did a good job. I thought we made some great plays around their net. He did a nice job of keeping it at 2-0. And we'll just have to find a way to be better tomorrow. And it's important that, I talked to the guys about we got to file this one and get it out of our minds as fast as we can. You can't feel sorry for yourself saying we blew it or we, coulda, shoulda, woulda. It doesn't matter. You get a chance to play tomorrow. And I think it's the same feeling we had last week in Minnesota on Friday night where we thought we played well enough to win and didn't. And tomorrow we'll have to be better and smarter and a little bit more stingier and hopefully get better result.
It seemed like the first 2 periods you were hungry, you were opportunistic, and maybe the third period they turned that on you a little bit. And when they started getting that offense, did you see that? Did you feel like some of that hunger didn't carry over to the third?
I don't know what the shots were in the third. They had 8, we had 13. So I don't know that we sat back. The shots were 13-8. They had the 2 power plays. So I think, I don't know. They were opportunistic. They went to the net. You have to score some ugly goals. They bounced on some rebounds and some plays, loose pucks that were around the net. They didn't beat Bear straight on. I mean, all of the plays were off of some sort of scrum or puck thrown towards the net or off the backboards. They were able to find a way to get one more by us than we were them. But I thought, the third period we didn't sit back. I thought we played a pretty good period offensively. We did a lot of good things and had some offensive zone shifts, made some nice plays. Like I said, their goalie made the big saves when we were up 2-0 to keep it there, give them a chance.
You talked about having to use overuse Frederick on the penalty kill. Is that why he wasn't out there on the power play tonight?
No, he's on the power play. We have 2 units. So Cameron Hughes is on a unit with Seamus and Johnson, and Frederick is on there with Wagner and Linus and so Freddie's on the power play. He played a lot on the power play as well.
Coach, it looked like for a lot of the night, your offensive guys were sort of filling lanes better. They'd get a pass in the middle, and someone would be swinging up and sort of driving to the net and containing when breaking the puck in. Did you feel like there was more chemistry there, or that the guys looked just sharper moving the puck?
Well, I think we did a lot of good things offensively, made a lot of plays. Sometimes, you make great plays. They got a goalie back there that's the last line of defense, and that guy's pretty darn good. So we'll have to stay with it tomorrow. We'll have to find a way to keep generating chances, and some of their goals weren't that pretty at the end, but they scored them. And I think those are the kind of goals tomorrow we'll look to attempt to go at the net the same way we did tonight. I thought first period we had a chance of a few ugly goals. We were around the net and just missed. So So, you know, heck of a hockey game. We just got to find a way to come out on top tomorrow.
Obviously, the storyline most people are going to focus on is the 3 goals for them at the end. But did you think with the offensive chances that your players generated, you would have expected more goals?
Yes, but if you look at the way that goaltenders played all year, you knew it was going to be difficult. So, you know, he's .955 save percentage coming in. That's unheard of halfway through a season. So, he's playing at a level that not many guys ever have. So, we knew it would be tough to score. It will be again tomorrow, and you know we'll do our best to play stingy defensively and figure out how to get a couple by 'em.
How'd you think Jack played overall?
Good. Jack played good. You know, you look at all those, like I said, all those chances came off of some scrums around the net. But he was very solid.